Hello everyone and welcome back to Twig or This Week in Gaming. I am your host Josh B with MER Gaming, and today we're covering all of the gaming news that happened this week, the week of January 29th. This week we had some more news on Palworld and Like a Dragon. Along with this, we had the release of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League and the announcement of Resident Evil 4 Gold. And to end things off, we'll go over the new state of play from PlayStation. Let's jump right into it. This week, Palworld has reached another impressive milestone, boasting over 19 million players across Xbox and Steam. The introduction of a new update enhances the gaming experience for players, with expectations that this player count will continue to rise. The patch addresses various common issues such as armor misplacement, accidental captures of other players' pals, and instances of wall clipping. The inclusion of these bug fixes and the unveiling of future plans for the game are welcomed by the gaming community. Additionally, Xbox in a blog post has expressed its commitment to collaborating with the developers and enhancing the overall quality of the game to introduce more content, promising an exciting trajectory for Palworld's future. Following the recent launch of Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, sales have maintained an upward trajectory. The game has impressively surpassed over 1 million copies sold, resonating very well with the fans who are expressing their admiration for the game. However, a quick drawback persists as certain content remains inaccessible due to a paywall. Despite this downside, however, it is standing out as the fastest selling installment of the Like a Dragon series to date. This success suggests a probable continuation of the paywall practice in future releases within the series. This weekend marked the early access launch of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League for those who had purchased the exclusive version. Notably, the developers opted not to distribute press copies for pre-release reviews. However, shortly after the early access release, the game faced an abrupt shutdown due to a significant bug discovered by numerous players. This bug inadvertently granted players 100% completion of the game upon initial startups. To compensate for all the server downtime, all early access players were awarded $20 USD worth of in-game currency. Reviews from players who experienced both an early version and a full release indicate a consensus on the game's repetitive and monotonous gameplay, despite a commendable narrative. For those considering actually picking up this game, we definitely recommend you looking for any sort of comprehensive review online to determine if it kind of aligns with how you want to play a game. Capcom has revealed the upcoming release of Resident Evil 4 Gold Edition on February 9th. This edition is set to feature all DLC content, including bonus items that were actually initially exclusive to the Digital Deluxe version. While the price for this Gold Edition has not been disclosed as of now, it's reasonable to expect an announcement soon, given that the release date is just around the corner. This week, Sony treated us to an exciting new state of play, unveiling a plethora of upcoming games. Among these highlights, the announcement of V Rising, a vampire survival game, hits PlayStation 5 later this year. Fingers are crossed for an enhanced gaming experience as we eagerly anticipate a full controller support for the current PC version upon its PS5 launch. Adding to this excitement, Dave the Diver takes a unique turn in its latest crossover event, featuring Godzilla instead of the typical indie collaborations. This colossal edition is set to grace PS5 screens this April, promising thrilling gameplay. Lastly, for existing games making their way to the PS5, brace yourselves for the revamped version of Until Dawn, gracing both PS5 and PC with updated graphics while also retaining the essence of the original. The gaming landscape is definitely evolving, and we can't wait to dive more into these new and enhanced experiences. Continuing on, there was a surprise announcement for a PlayStation VR 2 game known as Metro Awaken. This immersive experience transports players into a familiar realm of a classic Metro game, delving into dark tunnels where survival hinges on navigating with barely functional guns and relying on a gas mask for safety. The adaptation of a Metro series to VR appears pretty promising, and we're very pleased to witness the faithful representation demonstrated in the snippets revealed thus far. Strap in for an intense atmospheric adventure that brings the gritty world of Metro to life in an entirely new dimension. Moving forward, we delve deeper into the PlayStation exclusive Stellar Blade, offering another glimpse into this highly anticipated action-adventure game set in a post-apocalyptic Earth teeming with monstrous creatures. Embark on a mission as Angel, aiming to eliminate the formidable beings known as natives to secure humanity's survival. The gameplay is characterized by fast-paced combat, blending dynamic swordplay with strategic shooting elements. The showcase snippet of the combat revealed a very fluid and engaging experience, hinting at a potential incorporation of a parry system. The anticipation builds as we eagerly await for a full scope of what Stellar Blade has in store for us upon its much anticipated release on April 26th. Following that, our attention turns to a brief revisit and reminder of the existence of the Judas game. Developed by the creators of the renowned BioShock series, the game presents an intriguing prospect as it unfolds in a space-themed setting. However, beyond the cosmic backdrop, our initial glimpse didn't really reveal distinctive elements of the game that set it apart from the BioShock franchise. While the space-themed twist adds a layer of curiosity, we eagerly anticipate further reveals to unearth what kind of unique features and narratives to the Judas game holds in store, especially considering its noteworthy lineage in game development. Adding to the exciting lineup, we were treated to an extended preview of Rise of the Ronin. Set in the late 19th century, this samurai action-adventure game immerses players in the role of a Ronin navigating through this historical period. As you embark on this journey, confrontations with hostile samurai and fellow Ronin will be frequent, which will shape your experience. The game's combat mechanic predominantly features sword fighting, complemented by the inclusion of black powder guns for added diversity. An intriguing highlight showcased in the presentation involved the option to trade the sword for a musket, incorporating the bayonet for engaging in close quarters melee combat. This unique twist definitely piques our curiosity, and we can't wait to discover more about the varied combat options and immersive gameplay that Rise of the Ronin has to offer. A delightful surprise unfolded with an announcement of a new Sonic game, positioned as either a remake or an updated iteration of the cherished Sonic generations. This thrilling addition comes with fresh content featuring an entirely new campaign centered around Shadow the Hedgehog, which will provide players with an exciting new storyline to experience. The eagerness is definitely there for the fans who are anticipating further reveals and insights into this eagerly awaited Sonic adventure, aptly titled Sonic X Shadow Generations. And concluding this showcase, we were treated with the mind-bending and enigmatic reveal of Death Stranding 2. This sequel appears to delve once again into the realm of package delivery and world rebuilding, but this time set against the backdrop of Mexico. Expect more challenges with unpredictable weather patterns and natural disasters as you embark on your explorations. The narrative elements shown left us a bit confused, featuring a talking puppet companion animated in stop motion, a frenzied showdown between a robot wielding a sword and a guitar axe wielding adversary, and, as expected, bewildering scenes involving babies and bizarre creatures. While deciphering the storyline may prove challenging, the intrigue intensifies as we approach the release next year. Adding to this excitement, Kojima actually surprised fans by announcing his post-release plans, embarking on the creation of a new espionage game. The prospect of Kojima returning to the Metal Gear style realm in the future has us eagerly anticipating what innovative experiences lie ahead. And that will be it for This Week in Gaming. Please make sure to check out all of our other videos and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more gaming content coming your way. This has been Josh B with MER Gaming, and I will catch you next week for another action-packed episode of This Week in Gaming.